Well, welcome back, everyone. You know, when you think of Halloween, you might be thinking of skeletons. Well, we have the famous Lindsey Gallagher from Johnny Appleseed here, and she's brought every skeleton in her closet.
Oh, we don't know. We don't have any skeletons. These go on shelves and in totes at Johnny Appleseed. Yeah. We don't have them in the closet over there. It's just a regular occurrence. But good morning, Chris, and happy Halloween.
Yes.
See, I brought lots of my friends from beyond with me this morning to help us talk about skeletons. And a lot of times they can be really spooky and scary, but they don't have to be. Skeletons are really interesting, and I'm here to share some bona fide facts with everyone today. I'll start by asking you, what is a skeleton for? Why do we have them?
To keep us our shape.
Yeah, to give us shape and support. And so you and I and all of the animals that I have displayed here, they are vertebrates with a backbone. And they have what scientists call an endoskeleton. That's a technical term that means those bones are actually inside our bodies. They're underneath all of our tissues and our muscles, and they help to protect our vital organs. And like you said, give us shape and support. But not all animals have endoskeletons. Some of the animals we think of, like insects, crabs, spiders, they have that crunchy exterior shell. We call that the exoskeleton. They still need protection, and instead of an internal framework or armature, they wear a body armor to help protect them. We're going to focus on the endoskeletons today. There's a lot of animals that have endoskeletons, and they're really cool. And so if you were to build a skeleton, what would be your building blocks? What would you make it out of?
The skull.
Make it out of the skull.
Yeah,
and then what are all the other pieces?
Definitely the spine. You know, all the bones.
The bones, that's right, right? All the bones. So bones themselves, just want to talk about the structure really quick. Bones have to be really strong to support us. That's their job. But they have to have flexibility. So when I think of how bones are organized, think of concrete that's reinforced with rebar. There's that hard cement matrix, just like what the calcium and other minerals will provide along with the bone cells. And then you've got collagen in bone, where you've got the rebar and cement. And I want to say that bone is actually a living tissue. It's alive, Chris, inside us there. And yes, as you were telling me, the pieces of the skeleton, all those different types of bones, I think you would agree then the most distinctive of the skeleton bones is going to be a skull, right?
Yep.
So I've got lots of skulls up here today. They are fascinating when we think of looking at how the brain case is shaped. So what size of the brain, maybe what lobes would be bigger, the eye sockets, and then especially my favorite part, the teeth. So we were going to look at a couple here today and demonstrate, because there's just so much information you can glean from a skull. So I have an animal here, and if we take a look, you see these big prominent teeth here. These are the canine teeth. So most likely this predator is a predator animal. It's going to be a carnivore. Has large crushing molars this direction for, get it on camera there, for crushing bone. And then there are pretty large eye sockets there, forward facing in the front. This is a coyote skull, a large wild dog that we have here in Ohio. An even better example, you might have a pet cat at home. Cats are, I love talking about cats. So bobcat here in Ohio, a wild cat, but cats are obligate carnivores, and they have these huge forward-facing eye sockets here, large canine teeth, sharp molars that are modified into carnassials that are actually like scissors, and then tiny, tiny little teeth in front. Compare that to the big deer skull I have here. This is an herbivore, so it's a prey animal. The eye sockets, if I turn it here, are actually on the sides of their head up toward the top. So they got to be watching out for all those things that are going to eat them. And then they've got lots of big flat molars in the back. Now, because we're in the Halloween spirit and I got all these skulls here, I do want to mention an opportunity that Johnny Appleseed is partnering with the Division of Wildlife for.
Oh, nice.
So if you are an area educator out there, both formal and informal educators, you are able to contact the Park District and have a skull or fur kit on loan for your classroom or for your program free of charge. We're going to be rolling this program out tomorrow. You can check our Facebook page for more information and call the Park District office to get yourself a reservation. Because skulls are cool things.
They are cool. I'm surprised you didn't dress up for this today. So,
oh, I know, right?
It's just interesting to me, but...
Regular day.
All right. Well, thanks for coming out today, Lindsey. I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Don't go away. We have more to be returned.
Happy